Hi, in this video we'll give you some general steps to follow when drawing orthographic views. Now, step number 0, even though there's step number 1 here, step number 0 is actually to figure out the actual dimensions of your object. What's the width, depth, and height? So if you have this shape, and this is what we call the front view, then that dimension here would be the width, that dimension would be the depth, and that dimension, surprise, surprise, would be the height. So if you're given an isometric view, it'd probably be given on a grid or you're given dimensions. Try to work out what's the depth, width, and height of that object. And next, you move on to step number 1, which says correctly size and place the views in the drawing space that you're provided. Now you know the dimensions, you can actually work out what the outlines of the views, the front, right, and top views are, and then you can quickly place it on the piece of paper that you have or the grid. Once you have the outlines, then you can start actually drawing the actual visible outlines of the shape. What I suggest is you start from a view that you can easily see the outline of the geometry. And just remember, you don't have to complete one view to move before you move on to the next. You should be working on those views simultaneously. The reason is because some geometrical features are easier to draw in certain views than the other. For example, it's easy to draw a circle and then figure out where that circle intersects different parts of the geometry in the other views using projection lines. So step number 3 is once you've drawn the simple geometries on the separate views, use projection lines to figure out where those geometries intersect, then complete the drawing. And finally, if you're asked, just state or include the overall dimensions, but more importantly, we want you to erase your construction lines that interfere that are inside the views. So if you have projection lines that go inside the outline of the front or right side view or the top view, you need to erase those using your erasing shield. Projection lines outside those views, you can leave them. Actually, you should leave them as proof that you did use projection lines so that we know you did use that. In the next video, we'll go over how to represent simple geometry into orthographic views. Thank you for watching.